What do you think about this referendum? Are you going to vote or
Yes, I'll be voting Remain.
remain?
Yes.
Are you voting to leave or to stay?
No, I'm voting to remain.
Ah, okay. Can you tell me which reason?
Why I'm voting
Yeah.
to remain? Because I think we're better off in Europe. I think that Britain has ideas of grandeur, that we're better off without Europe, and we're not. We need to trade with our European partners. I think it's isolatory thinking to think that we can go it alone. We cannot rely on the Commonwealth like we think we can. I don't think we can get great trading partners as Britain with America. We only need to do that with Europe. So we need to stay with our brothers and sisters in Europe, and I consider myself as a British European, and I want to stay in Europe.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
What do you think about the Brexit? Are you going to vote to stay or to leave?
To remain.
Ah, okay. Which, why you think it's better to remain?
Why? Because it's easy to forget the value that you get from
Yeah.
Europe in terms of the history of Europe.
Yeah.
And actually what's achieved to achieve 70 years of peacetime is worth far more than the small things we're worrying about. I think things that people are concerned about are issues of, if you like, mismanagement,
Yeah.
rather than the grander scheme of things. To threaten the grand scheme is ridiculous, given things we should be able to sort out around a boardroom table.
What do you think about what declared the debate between Cameron Johnson?
I haven't seen the debate. I mean, I think the positions that we took, the argument hasn't been very enlightening for anyone. It's been a cautionary tale for everyone about how poor the quality of political discourse is in the UK at the moment.
About the immigration, it's about what can say the measure.
I think as soon as you look at the real statistics about what's happening with immigration, then it's far smaller than people perceive it to be. I think there is an issue around local councils and authorities failing to plan adequately for population growth in terms of our schools. But in terms of, I live in a wonderful city that welcomes people, and I'd rather remain that way.
Actually, I don't know if you heard about Cameron wrote on the letter answering to the Queen the three questions, and he said that one of them that was that London is the World Trade Center practically. So that will leave that position for the.
I think the point is I'd rather live in a society that is open and porous and doesn't close down under threat. When there are real threats, what happened with London, we all took the tube the next day after the terrorist attack because we're an open city. It's designed to be that way, and I'd rather live in a UK that was like that too.
You think that there could be alternative about on the border controls, on the that there is an argument about the border, the controls. So that's
I think there's a serious problem, but I think it's a failure of imagination and
a failure of will. Guess on there is also an argument about the border, the control, the biggest company, G4S, doesn't have enough people, doesn't spend much money for employee, and it's a kind of a ridiculous situation.
I think if that's the problem, then it's a failure of imagination at the centre in terms of the politicians that we've elected failing to engage and failing to show imagination and leadership. I think so. If your problem is you can't get enough people to staff the border, then you've lost the problem. You've lost sight of what the real problem is.
Thank you very much. So what do you think about this the referendum? Are you going to stay?
I'm going to vote to stay in the EU.
Okay, Can you tell me which reason?
I believe that if we're united with the other countries in Europe, we are more likely to achieve greater things in terms of the environment in particular. I think it's the biggest threat to humanity. and I don't trust any individual government in Britain to take it seriously enough. As you can see, the current Conservative government has already reversed some of the positive environmental changes and policies that had been in place previously. I think for safety, for security amongst the EU, working together will achieve.
So you agree what Cameron say about he told that one of the reasons in that is that stay together is also can help us anti-terrorist.
I don't know specifically with terrorism. I think when people have goals to terrorist goals, then people may achieve them irrespective of whether we're in the EU or not. However, I think united, the countries can share information that may help to combat.
And can create laws that are an unique law. Sorry, my English is I'm Italian. So that can block can stop the terrorism or can control people that are coming in the UK. That's
it's possible. I don't think that staying inside the EU or leaving the EU will necessarily have 100% of the
also
desired
because
goals.
you are right, because the UK doesn't have the same as its own border.
Yeah,
so
exactly. So we're not part of the Schengen agreement.
Anyway, is not a solution to leave for no. Yeah. So that's okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
What do you think about? Are you going to stay or to leave? What do you think?
I think it's all a trick. It's an illusion that we have any power. We have no power. Therefore, personally, I'm not going to be voting. If I did vote, I'd vote in and out, because it's all a joke anyway. It doesn't make any difference. I don't know what
that is not really.
Well, I don't know what the European Union is, and I've never met anybody who can explain to me what it actually is.
Yeah.
What is the European Union?
That's.
And not only do I not know what it is, therefore I have no idea what all the consequences are voting in and out are. So therefore, and I don't think anybody knows. And therefore they're all lying to us. So I'm going to vote in and out. If I voted, and I'm not going to vote, I'd rather spend time with my wife.
They say that there is 45%, 45 points of stay and 44 to leave. That's
who says that?
The
liars.
The liars. The lie. That's true.
They're just manipulating us. They're manipulating us. It depends what question you ask. It's all in the questions, isn't it?
I think you're.
How can anybody know? How can anybody know? It's nonsense. It's rubbish. Nobody knows. Nobody understands all the implications, and it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant because what will happen is that whoever's got the power. All the bees will be zooming in on them, trying to get the honey, right? All the vultures, right? The corporate vultures. If people vote out, the corporate vultures will come to England and try and corrupt the British politicians. If we vote in, then the corporate vultures will go to Brussels and Luxembourg, and they'll corrupt them. What difference does it make?
So, what do you think about this referendum? It's going. Are you going to vote for to stay or to leave?
I'm voting to stay.
For which reason? What do you think?
For the reason I work in music, and just for the nature of travel and work, and people coming into work, and they're my main reasons, and just free travel.
And anything else? What do you think about the campaign for what they say, they remain? What's your personal opinion about
Europe having what?
About the leave, about the Boris Johnson, etc. Yeah.
Well, I think the whole campaign's been quite difficult to follow, and it's quite hard to tell who's talking truth and what's factual and what's...
But do you agree on what they say, that they actually they don't have any plan on what Cameron said that?
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
Yeah, that's...
100% agree with that. Yeah.
What do you think?
It's hard to know what way it'll go, but personally I'd love to see him going out, and that will give us a chance, as in Ireland, to get out, because Europe is corrupt. To me, Europe is corrupt.
Yeah, so anyway, you think that maybe Britain should be better to leave, or anyway to... what do you think? If they leave, there is no risk for you are...
Unfortunately, there's always risks.
Yeah, if you come as a tourist, if Britain leave, the cost for the tourism gonna rise. The pounds will decrease.
I'd love if it all went back to the way it was. Ireland had their pound, England have their pound, Italy have their currency.
And now it's only the euro, but it's going back to the lira now.
My reason is because we, as in Ireland, got screwed by our government from pressure from Germany. And for that reason, I would love to see England going out, and hopefully that'll give us, Ireland, a chance to have our referendum and get out as well.
Yeah. You think that this referendum actually is, there was a guy 5 minutes ago that was say that practically it's an manipulation, it's not really true, this referendum. What do you think about it? That's a kind of advertisement, a kind of manipulating the people, so that's controlling. You don't know? No. You think that if the British people choose to remain, and the politician will follow the... In Italy, for example...
Well, if people just vote to stay, that's it.
If they choose to leave, and you think that they follow the people or the public, or they take their own choice?
I don't understand. I have no comment on that.
No, I mean that as somebody argues that this election practically is a kind of is a joke, is a fake, it's not real. So that's
the referendum is
a referendum,
Oh, it's fair from a joke.
So, are you going to vote to stay or to leave?
To stay?
Yeah, for what's the reason?
Just ease of access to the other countries.
Yeah.
Can you want point?
Yeah, and I like the diversity here.
Oh, yeah, that's
love it.
London is a metropolis.
It is,
ethnical. Yeah.
Exactly.
Anything else about the economy?
You?
Do you guess if leaving the euro would be a risk or no?
Yeah,
definitely
be a risk. Yeah, don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, from what I understood, I didn't have time to, learn everything about it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you can't make workers come from other countries and stuff. So, and even to do business with other countries is.
So, what do you think about this referendum? You told you stay?
Oh, I think they should stay, definitely.
Yeah. Which reason you think that?
Just because it's just more inclusive. I think England's like an inclusive place, very multicultural, and I think that just builds into that. The idea of leaving goes against all of those things.
What else about the economy and the security? What do you think about? What would you answer, for example?
They talk about security, but I think if you go out of the EU, then you probably make more enemies. So in terms of security, I think it's a counterproductive thing, and they'd be better off staying in.
I think also, that's also, and also probably would have less power to control. So what do you think about the economy, the risk on living,
The what, sorry?
the risk that there is if they choose to, are you scared?
I'm leaving anyway, so you know it wouldn't make any difference to me. But I think they should stay away.
Britain.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be worrying. Yeah, I think it'd be.
Is your country? No.
Yeah, I'm from England. Yeah, so, yeah. I was joking. I would be worried. I think it's just spelled trouble.